Your words and behavior should be graceful and polite. Is English only about speaking fluently, but your behavior can be rude and offensive? No. This polished language should go hand in hand with our mannerisms. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel Cornerstone Skills, and my name is Elizabeth Alex. What do I mean by polished? It just means that our communication skills should be impressive. My father was working out of India for many years, so his mannerisms are so much different. His mannerisms are very different. He was very strict, but he was very polished and polite in all his ways. So that is how my parents raised me up and my siblings. After my father came back to India, I remember one day when my brother and I we were fighting, and when I was fighting with my younger brother, I called him "you stupid," and my father calls me aside and he tells me, "I do not want such words to be spoken in this house." When bad words come out of your mouth, it just means your heart is not clean. It means your heart is filled with dirt. So go get yourself cleaned up first, he said. I only said the word stupid. That was the last time when anyone ever said a foul word in our house. Thanks to our parents, we do not speak bad words. Why am I telling you all this? Does society love you because you speak in English? No, you are wrong. Most people have a low self esteem because they cannot speak well in English, and they think that is the reason why society does not accept them. Highly mistaken. Our mannerisms, the words we speak, that is what makes an impact on our well being. Now, I'm going to tell you a true story. We spoke about storytelling in our previous video. What did I say? It is always good to tell a story in the present tense, right? Now, this is not actually a story, it is about life lessons. They are life lessons. Now, I'm going to talk about my helper, my servant maid, who has been working with me for the past 16 years. After 12 years of service, I had to coax my helper to step out and go into the outside world and have a taste of it. I told her life may be easy and comfortable within these four walls, but you need to go and work somewhere else and have a taste of life and see how it is. Very reluctantly, she leaves after she gets a job in a company as a sweeper, earning double the salary that I was giving her. Not just as a sweeper, she would also make tea and coffee whenever needed. A few weeks go by and she comes to pay me a visit. So, this is what she tells me. Amma, my manager called me one day and asked me, "How educated are you?" I said, "Oh, and what did you say?" She said, I told him I am uneducated. He said, "Uneducated? But I often hear you say words like thank you, madam, thank you, sir. Okay, madam, okay, sir, welcome. How do you know such words if you are uneducated?" She replied, "I worked with a family for 12 years and I've heard them use these words, so I also started using them." You will be blown away. You will be shocked at the manager's humility. He said, "I am an educated man, but I don't use these words." He said, "I am an educated man, but I still don't use these words." It requires quite a bit of humility for a manager to say these words to a sweeper. Wow, I told her what an impact you have made in that company. Few months later, she leaves the company and she comes back to my place. Isn't it funny? She feels that a comfortable life is way better than an attractive salary. Anyway, she definitely left behind a very good impression. Now, something for us to ponder over. Are we making an impact on another, either through our word or deed? Even to smile. Why do we struggle to smile at people? Is our smile truly $1 million smile that we cannot give it away? There is something that really fascinated me in few of the countries that I have visited. Strangers smile at you, they greet you, and you feel so good about it. I remember when I was traveling with my nephew in US one morning, he in his car, and he rolls down the car window and he screams out at the postman, "Hello buddy, have a good day." The postman, with the same joy on his face, he shouts back, "You too, sir." I asked my nephew, "Do you know him?" He said, "No, I don't. But it brightens up your day when you greet another." Can we smile at the people we meet in our daily life? I'm not talking about our colleagues or our superiors, or the people you want to impress. No, I'm talking about the gardener, the sweeper, the security man. Can we brighten up their day? Can we smile at the people we meet in our daily life? Positive mannerisms and optimistic language will definitely improve relationships. It will reduce stress. Whereas negative mannerisms, it leads to tarnished relationships. It gives us a negative thought and also increases our stress. So remember, English is not just about speaking the language, but we need to polish our mannerisms. We need to work on our communication skills as well. The first impression you leave everywhere is always the best impression. See you in my next video.